Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your buddy Ramalina, back at it again with another episode. In today's episode, as you can see in the description, I will talk about Pokemon Pops. And I was lucky to have received a pop from a friend, from a person who was kind enough and generous enough to have picked it up himself, and that's my buddy Ryan over at GameStop. What can I say about my local GameStop other than, the people that work there are fantastic, they're kind, they're down to earth, and they've been nothing but awesome and supportive. Anytime they see anything that I may like, especially anything sort of anime related, they always kind of hit me up and give me like the lowdown and give me kind of an indication of what's to come. So thanks to you guys, and thanks to my buddy Ryan for hooking me up with a cool looking pop. And we'll get right into it. So, my buddy Ryan, of course, works at GameStop, was cool, awesome, fantastic, and he got me a Charmander pop. What can I say about this pop? This pop is pretty stinking cute. I like it. It's the tiniest pop that I've seen, other than, the pops that come with, little sidekicks, kind of like the fairy tale pops with the miniature sort of sidekicks that they come with. But this, as just a standalone pop, is definitely, I think, the tiniest that I've seen. But this thing is, unbearably cute, and at the moment, it completes my set of Pokemon Pops. So far, there have been 3 Pokemon Pops that have come out, and you'll get to see, there's 4 Pops that have come out. There is a 5th one coming out very soon, and I believe it's May 11th, that it'll be the 10-inch Bulbasaur that I think will be available only at Target. So, if you guys are a fan of Pokemon, or a fan of Pops, of course, like myself, you'll have to get on board and jump online, and maybe possibly in store. So if you guys are off on May 11th, I would definitely go hunting that day and see if you can scoop up a 10-inch Bulbasaur. But until then, this guy is my favorite out of the bunch. Charmander is obviously one of the starter Pokemon. If you guys have ever played Pokemon before, you know that he's the fire type, clearly, in the game, and of course one of the iconic characters in the entire series. The box art is pretty cool. There's not much to it, but of course, you can't miss the fact that it is Charmander. My buddy Ryan was definitely able to get me the best box in the bunch. The thing looks pristine, looks spotless, and I'm lucky that my buddy was able to hook it up. So once again, props to you, bud. Of course, we've got 3 others in the set. Of course, I was able to pick up a little buddy Bulbasaur over here a couple weeks back. I happened to be shopping with my daughter, Kylie, and of course she was shopping for clothes, and since we were at Target, I was like, why the heck not, let me check the pop section. Typically when I do go to Target, there's slim pickings, if anything, but on this particular day I was able to spot Bulbasaur. There were actually like a bunch of boxes. They might have just had a restock that day, and I was lucky enough to have gone by the store and seen like, I think like 15 boxes, and of course, I jumped on the excuse me, from my voice is cracking at the age of 43, but I was able to find this guy, and I'm glad that I was able to add it to my collection. Of course, Bulbasaur is the grass type Pokemon, in the game, and of course one of the first four, identified in the series and in the games. So yeah, this guy is, of course, part of like the Pokemon lore, part of the Pokemon, story of, most popular Pokemon in the series. And yeah, this thing is just like Charmander, just stinking cute, and I'm glad I have him. Awesome. And of course, you can't talk about Charmander and Bulbasaur without referring to the mascot himself, the main guy, Pikachu. Pikachu, came out a while back. I believe at the end of last year. I think he came out. I think in November, I believe. So of course, when Nintendo released the license to sort of produce these Pokemon pops, people were like, ravenous and looking forward to the pops that would soon be made. But of course, this guy had to be the first to be made, the first to be sort of presented to the public, and of course, people were like dying for these. So initially, it was almost impossible to find, but with the eventual restock and further restocks, a lot of people were able to get their hands on this guy. And yeah, I was lucky enough to have, I think, won one through a giveaway through Kent Pool Live, who you guys may know, who's another YouTuber himself. And then I think I was able to scoop up another one, I think, online. And yeah, so I was pretty happy and pretty stoked with this particular guy. And yeah, at this moment in time, it completes my Pokemon set of just the standard sized Pokemon. But of course, you can't talk about tiny Pokemon or standard sized Pokemon or standard sized Pikachu without talking about his big brother, the 10-inch Pikachu. And of course, this guy is almost impossible to capture on camera without like standing back just a little tiny bit. But this guy is impressive in every way. There was a restock at the end of last year, most likely, I think maybe around December, or maybe the beginning of the new year, this year. And when I did see it pop up, of course, I had to jump online ASAP and pick up this bad boy. But, what can I say about this pop? It's, magnificent, it's ginormous, and of course, it's cute beyond belief. I guess it's kind of weird for a 43-year-old guy to continually say that, these pops are cute, but it's undeniable. It's, what can I say? I can't, not rave about this thing. This thing is freaking awesome. But, yeah, for the time being, this bad boy, along with my other Pokemon, along with my Pikachu and Charmander and Bulbasaur, this does complete this set at the time being. But hopefully on May 11th, I'm able to scoop up the 10-inch Bulbasaur, and then hopefully I can do a review and an unboxing, and sort of discuss what you guys think. But yeah, guys, if you guys enjoyed the video, and of course if you like Pokemon, please comment down below. Please tell me what your favorite Pokemon is. I know for me it's definitely Snorlax. He's definitely my go-to guy. Kind of shaped like a Snorlax, kind of look like a Snorlax today with my blue on. But yeah, do you guys think that Funko should continue making these Pokemon, or continue making the originals, or do you think they should span across like the different generations? Because obviously there's like 7 or 8 different generations of Pokemon, or do you think they should just kind of continue with the first series of Pokemon? But how I feel, I think Snorlax should be one of the next pops made. if they continue to allow Nintendo to make these, and Funko to sort of like work their magic, and produce these cool Funko Pops. But yeah, guys, well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully I didn't ramble on too long, and hopefully you liked it. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this Wednesday, and happy hunting, and do what you do best, and hunt and look for those sought after pops that everybody's looking for. Alright guys, take care, bye.